Derwin, talk about the interception you had.
We needed a play. Got to make a play. Coach called it. Man to man. Got to make a play.
Did you see that play during film and maybe that jumped out at you and you thought that's what they're going to run? Or?
No, I was just playing the situation. I mean, we know we're up 2 touchdowns. They got to get out of bounds. They're not going to, so everything's going to be really outbreaking. My coach put me in great leverage, and I made the play.
How satisfying was it for you, though? I mean, I saw you waving to the crowd. You and Sante waving after you got that game-sealing interception.
Oh, it's very satisfying because we wanted to do it for our fans, man. You know, a lot of people say we don't got no fans, but, you know, we heard them out there. And like I said, this one was for our fans. You know, getting a win against the Raiders, a great offense, and, you know, get on top of the division. This one for our fans.
I'm sure you know the numbers. Derek has been throwing lights out, 400 yards a game.
Yeah.
Tonight, not even close, maybe 200. How much you take satisfaction in that?
I'm a little disappointed because 60 of those yards come from me. So he really would have had 100. So I'm a little disappointed on that deep ball to Ruggs. But, you know, hats off to them. Hats off to our defensive line, you know, coming in and, you know, keeping them in the pocket. Just our coaches coming and give us executing the game plan. And, like I said, we came out and held a great offense over there to low numbers today.
How much more comfortable are you week after week with the different things Brandon is asking you specifically to do?
I'm very comfortable. Me and Coach talk all the time. We're constantly talking. And, you know, he's a great guy, man, and he's always building me up. And everything he puts me in is not nothing I can't handle. And, you know, I just want to keep getting better and keep moving around.
On that deep ball to Ruggs that you mentioned, what happened there specifically?
Well, first of all, 4.2 speed got up on me a little bit. I should have backed up a little bit. Hats off the Ruggs. He was really running, and Carr put it out there. You know, I got to be deeper, man. I got to get back there. But, you know, I just wanted to get him on the ground. You know, I almost made the play, but got to get a little deeper, man.
Faster on the field than he is on tape?
Yeah, he was 4.2 rolling then. He was rolling.
What does this win mean for you guys? I mean, especially after beating the Chiefs, coming in here and being able to beat the Raiders.
We just got to keep it going, man. Keep getting momentum because the season doesn't end this week. It don't end next week. So we got to keep stacking the wins and, you know, keep getting better every week. You know, we don't need to fully peak right now, but just keep getting better each and every week. And I feel like, you know, it'll take care of itself.
Like you said, it is early, but with 2 divisional wins and a lot of momentum.
Definitely helps. It definitely helps.
What do you specifically like about this team?
I say that we're a complete team. Like, when the offense feel that they need a lift, the defense lift them. When the defense feel they need a lift, offense will give us a touchdown. Special teams will pin them deep. So I just say, man, we becoming a complete team. It's not one side of the ball just dominating. We got a great quarterback over there, great receivers, and then we got a great defense, and then great special teams. So I feel like now we're playing as a team, and we're playing more connected, and we can see how we feed off each other more.
Derwin, defensively, just the way you guys have played over these last 3 weeks against 3 really good offenses,
Yeah.
how much does that build trust in Brandon as a defensive play caller and the guy scheming up the defense?
It goes kind of back to his question. Man, going to training camp, going against our offense every day, for Asante to go against Keenan Allen and Mike Williams every day, for me to go against Justin Herbert and the O-line we have, you know, it makes the game that much easier when we're out there playing. So when we're playing those offenses, we look at our offenses just as better as those offenses we're going against. So, you know, we just got to go out there and play every week.
Was there an added emphasis to stopping the run this week?
Oh, we definitely wanted to stop the run, but we didn't add any emphasis. We just wanted to be us. Every week we come out, the game plan is to stop the run, so it wasn't just magically, hey, we're going to stop the run tonight. No, every week we need to be out there to stop the run.
I think it was Anthony used to break the season into quarters. We no longer have quarters, but now we're four out of 17, almost a quarter of the way through. How do you assess the first quarter, if you will, of the season?
A great start. Let's finish. Great start. One of the better starts we had around here, and let's finish it out and see where it takes us.
Are those real diamonds?
VVs. Real.
Joey, holding that team to 14 points, 213 yards of total offense, just what worked out there for you guys defensively?
Oh, man, I thought we had a great week preparing. We knew we were ready for this game. We obviously knew that they had the number 1 offense, and they were going to come here and try to run the ball, but I think we just had great presence on the D-line and up front, got after them early. As always, it's never an easy win, so coming out after the half, it was great for us to come together after they got those 2 scores and just was a great team win today.
That first half, you guys are running off the field. What were you thinking? I mean, they got one first down.
Just we wanted to keep it going coming into the half. Coming into the locker room, we just were emphasizing finish, because, I mean, it just seems like every game ever that I've ever been a part of is down to the wire, and this was no different. But yeah, I think we did a good job. Obviously, bending but not breaking. People love to use that line, but I think we did a really good job because they're a great team too, and we know they're going to make some plays out there, and to be able to come together at the end and offense and defense, I thought it was a great team win.
They're moving down. It was 21-14, and then Christian had that sack forcing that field goal.
Huge.
How big of a play was that?
Yeah, huge. He did a great job there. I think they ran a good game inside. CC's been an awesome pickup. It's great to have him on the team. And missed the field goal. That was huge boost for us. And I think after that we kind of just put the foot on the pedal and finished.
What's been the difference of finishing? Because in years past you can make a case that maybe you would have lost this.
Yeah, probably would have. But yeah, it's just to be able to pull off these close games. I think it means more than winning by 20, whatever, 30 points. We just showed resilience, and I think until we keep doing it, which we have these last 2 weeks, I think everybody's going to start believing it, and I think we do now. So just having that confidence where, I mean, in years past, you come in at half with a lead, I'm like, oh God, what are we going to do this time to screw this up? And I'm sorry, but it's kind of how my mind works, because it just happened so many times. Nobody's fault, all of our faults. But yeah, we just, I think we're just coming together as a team, and we all believe in each other, believe in the coaching, and when Coach Staley goes up there and talks to us, everybody's listening, and it's just, again, a great team win.
What's the reason behind you guys being able to get it over the hump, especially the last 2 weeks?
I think it's everything. I think we're preparing. We have a great group of new coaches. We have great new players. I mean, it's a new year. It doesn't always have to be the same, and I think we've always been moving in the right direction. And I think with the right pieces that we brought in, especially Coach Staley and everybody else that came with them, we're just going to keep moving in that right direction.
How frustrating was that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for you?
I didn't even know they called the penalty on me because I was fuming, but, I mean, refs are blind. Simple. I'm sorry, but you're blind. Like, open your eyes and do your job. It's so bad. It's unbelievable. I mean, look at the play. Sack, game over, 15 yards. It's a big deal. Obviously, that's on me. I should never lose my control like that. But these guys have got to do a better job because it's been years of terrible, terrible missed calls left and right. It's really pathetic, honestly. But pathetic on me, too, for doing what I did. Call or not, I have to take a step back and just go to the next play. But man, they just seem to not even have their eyes open half the time.
The other kid's been throwing for about 400 yards a game. And he barely got half that. How satisfying a stat is that?
Oh, great. I think we did a great job on both sides, running and passing. We knew once we hit him a few times, he really gets shook. And you saw on CC's sack, he was pretty much curling into a ball before we even got back there. So great dude, great player. He's been having a great year, but we know once you get pressure on him, he kind of shuts down and he's not as effective with the crowded pocket. So that was the key to it.
Joey, these last 3 weeks going up against the Cowboys, the Chiefs, and then tonight, 3 obviously very good offenses. To play the way you guys did, what does that say about Brandon's ability to game plan and just his ability to scheme, something that people obviously talk a lot about when he was hired as head coach here?
Yeah, I think that and just his ability to bring us all with him. He's a great coach. I think he's a really genuine guy, and I just think there's a team of guys in there that really have bought into what he's teaching. And we feel like he's just part of us, and we're all playing for each other. So I think that is more important than any scheme.
What did you think about Derwin's interception?
Oh, it was unbelievable. I was happy because he bailed me out after the penalty, but it was just a breath of fresh air, finally. Kind of game over at that point, but just to see him playing it again and being out there playing at a high level is awesome.
Brandon's obviously asking Derwin to do a lot this season.
Mm-hmm.
Just what stood out about the way Derwin's handled all these different roles and assignments?
Yeah, I mean, as Coach Staley should, he's one of the best players on the field every time he's out there. So I mean, he can adapt to anything, and he'll never be one to be upset with a role or whatever. He's gonna do his best. He's gonna do everything to the best of his ability wherever he's at on the field. So we just came together, me and him, before in the fourth quarter. We were like, "This is on us, man. We got to do this," and for him to come up with it is awesome.
How much has the effect of communication been able to help this defense in the last few weeks and really build that identity as a defensive unit?
How does communication help?
As far as building that camaraderie and
Yeah.
continue to grow each week with your opponent.
Communication as in off the field, or yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just important to keep the idea in our heads, make sure as leaders to just keep emphasizing what we've been working on. Finish. That's what we were emphasizing. But just out there, I feel like as a unit, we're communicating better. Me personally, I can see a lot more now standing up and playing this outside linebacker position. So the communication is huge. Me and Shanna, me and Kyle are talking to each other from across the line, and yeah, just as a team, I feel like we're getting closer and closer. And when all 11 of us, however many of us are in there saying the same thing and believing it and nodding our heads like, all right, we can do this. We got to finish. It's special.
What was your reaction when they announced the weather delay? What kind of explanation did you get as to why it was happening?
Yeah, it was a bummer. We were ready to go, but luckily it wasn't too long, and we kind of took it as a good sign for the Bolts.
Joey, in terms of the run defense specifically, what changed today versus the last 2 weeks?
We planned the last 2 weeks for a guy like Mahomes and a guy like Dak that we knew they were going to come at us with a crazy passing attack, and when you focus on that, there might be some yards in the run, but I mean, we all don't think we were playing like the 32nd run defense in the league. We've been doing some great things, and I think we were just really physical up front, and that kind of paved the way.
Jared, at what point did you know that you were going to have Denzel on you in that matchup, and then what was your thought process when you realized he was going to be the one matched up?
As soon as they lined up and we motioned the receiver down and the trips set, I knew. And as soon as he lined up kind of outside of the box, inside leverage on me, we knew what it was immediately, that we had the perfect play on. So, and I knew at that moment that Justin was probably going to come to me.
To have a 5'11" guy on you in that situation, what's going through your mind?
Just thinking about ball placement, track the ball, and just making sure I secure the catch. I didn't know whether it was going to be high over the top, like over his head, or over the shoulder, but just came off of the outside slant and just tried to get my width, and it was just perfect right over his ear, and I was able to secure it. A good throw by Justin.
How much you're enjoying this aggressive mentality from Staley, going for it on fourth down? It seems like you guys go for it, multiple times each game on fourth down.
Yeah, I like it. I think he picks and chooses the right time to be able to do it. Sometimes on critical downs, especially when we have the momentum and we're driving, and maybe when he feels like we need points, I think he picks and chooses the right time, especially like last week against Kansas City, and especially today as well. That's imperative, and he's been choosing great. I might as well play some lottery numbers with Coach.
3-1 in a very competitive division. I know it's early. What do you like about this team?
The resilience in the fight and the talent that we have that nobody thinks we have. We have talent all the way across the board of people that can go out there and ball for us fourth quarters in critical situations. And, we believe in the guys in the locker room. We believe in each other. We believe in ourselves. We have that continuity, and we have that togetherness. And that's all that really matters to us.
Jared, when we talked to you in the spring, you talked about coming in here and sort of being a leader for this tight end room. Donald Parham caught a touchdown tonight. Where have you seen him grow since you guys first met in the spring?
Man, just confidence in DP, man. He loves the game of football, continues to learn, and he just continues to get better in different situations. He came on big for us today, and he continues to come on big for us in many things that we've asked him to do, him and Steven Anderson as well.
Jared, in those fourth down situations, I guess when you're in the huddle, how seamless is it when you guys are getting the play call, like the decision-making to go for it, or you guys are coming off the field?
I mean, we kind of get the call from the sideline. It's on Coach Staley, right? So as soon as he gives us the okay, let's do it, let's go for it, all our confidence is up. We have nothing but the utmost confidence in each other to be able to go out there and execute the play and get the job done. So it's just, if our head coach has that confidence in us, we have our confidence level boost even more. The fact that he has the trust in us to be able to go out there and do that, it boosts our confidence level even more because that's a lot of trust. It really is.
All right. What impressed you or what stood out about the way Justin performed in the first half?
Composure, able to, in a tough environment at home, able to go out there and, get us in the right place, communicate to us in loud huddles, and be able to just stand in the pocket and be able to deliver throws, be able to change plays at the line of scrimmage. He just balled all around. Great QB talent from him today.
You mentioned tough environment. What was it like for you as a veteran being around the NFL for a long time dealing with crowd noise? And most of the crowd were Raiders fans. Yeah,
it's loud. I played in a lot of places where it's been like that. So it was definitely loud, especially when they were down in the first half when they were down. And the crowd was trying to rally them back into it. It was completely loud. But at the same time, in that second half when they started coming back, I think the roars just got even louder. And that's when it was really tough for Justin to communicate with us in the huddle. I was squatting down up underneath everybody, the O-line and the receivers, just to be able to hear him. So, like I said, that's a testament to Justin and how he handled the situation, how all of us kind of handled the poise and the noise, I would say. You have to have poise and the noise.